Hello, Gentle Explainer here. Today I am going to gently explain a horror crime movie called I Spit on Your Grave. In the beginning of the story, we see a girl named Jennifer, who is a novel writer. Now, because she is a writer, she was going to live in a local area away from the city so that she can complete her novel there. So first she goes to a store and meets a man named Earl so that she can get the key of her cabin from him. Because Earl is the owner of that cabin, he gives the key of the cabin to Jennifer and tells her the way to go there. Now, after going a little further on the way, Jennifer stops at a petrol pump to fill petrol where she sees two people who were staring at her, and their names are Andy and Stanley. Then a worker named Johnny comes there who starts helping Jennifer, and when Johnny asks where she is staying, Jennifer says that she is staying in a cabin nearby, after which Jennifer gives money to Johnny. Then, by mistake, her foot hits a bucket, due to which Johnny's pants get wet. Seeing this, his friends start laughing. Now Jennifer says sorry to him and gives him money and leaves from there, after which she reaches her cabin, which was right in the middle of the jungle. Now after going there, she starts writing. At night, when Jennifer is talking to her friend, suddenly she sees the cabin. After going there, she sees that the door of a room is open. When she goes inside the room, she sees many tools and a box of poisonous powder there, after which she closes the door of that room and comes back to her cabin. Now when she is writing, by mistake her clothes get wet, but the glass of beer falls down and she goes inside to wash it. Then we see that someone is watching her from the window. Next morning, when Jennifer is jogging, she sees a small old house in the middle of the forest. When she goes inside the house, she sees that the house is completely empty and there is no one inside. Then she comes back to her cabin and goes to the washroom, but when she turns on the tap, there is no water coming in. So she calls for help. Then a man named Matthew comes to her house to fix the pipe, but when he fixes the pipe, Jennifer happily kisses him on the cheek and thanks him. Now Matthew is a bit of a foolish person, so he runs away from there feeling shy. In the evening, Matthew goes fishing with Stanley, Daddy, and Johnny, where he tells them that the girl from this city gave him a kiss. Johnny feels very bad on hearing that he kissed on the cheek and tells him that this cannot be possible. Then Stanley shows Johnny the video of Jennifer in his camera, which means that it was Stanley who was watching her from the window. Seeing all this, Johnny's intentions become bad, and he starts talking bad about Jennifer to his friends, and says that I will hunt this girl tonight. Now at night, when Jennifer is sleeping, suddenly some sound comes from her door, and when she goes there, she sees a dead bird there. Seeing this, she gets very scared. And after that, she comes to her cabin, but as soon as she comes, she sees that there are photos of those men in her laptop, due to which she gets very scared. And then all three of them come in the room and surround her. But Jennifer asks them, "Why have you all come here?" and lies to them that my boyfriend is about to come here, so you all should leave from here immediately. Then Johnny says that I know she doesn't have a boyfriend, and I heard that she kissed Matthew on the cheek. Saying this, he calls Matthew and brings him inside. But Jennifer says that I kissed him to thank him. Johnny says that I know the girls of the city very well and I also know what they want. After this, Johnny gives a bottle of alcohol to Jennifer and asks her to drink. But Jennifer does not want to do this. Johnny says that if you drink alcohol, then we will leave from here. After this, Jennifer drinks alcohol even though she does not want to, but they still do not leave from there. Johnny puts a baseball bat in her mouth and asks Jennifer to show her teeth. Jennifer also shows her teeth to him, but Johnny starts shaking her teeth by holding them. After this, he takes out a gun and asks Jennifer to kiss this gun and imagine that I am your boyfriend, and makes her kiss that gun and puts the gun in her mouth and starts shaking it. Matthew did not like all this, so he turns his face away. Then Andy puts a bottle in Jennifer's mouth and is about to burst it, but then Jennifer pushes him down and takes out a spray from her bag and sprays it in Stanley's eyes and starts running away from there. It becomes morning while they are running, and on the way she meets two men, one of whom was the same man named Earl who had given her the keys. After this, she tells them everything, and the other man tells Jennifer that I am a sheriff. So don't worry, after this, the sheriff tells Earl to go to the other side of the forest, saying that he takes Jennifer with him back to his cabin. And when he goes and searches there, he doesn't find anyone there, but he finds Jennifer's beer bottle there. Then he says that maybe you have lost your senses because of drinking, but Jennifer says that nothing has happened to me These people really tried to force themselves on me. But the sheriff doesn't believe it and starts searching Jennifer, and we see that on the pretext of searching, he is touching Jennifer's body inappropriately. Then those 4 boys come there and start smiling at Jennifer. Seeing this, Jennifer understands that the sheriff is also in cahoots with them, after which the sheriff also starts misbehaving with Jennifer and starts beating her and says that now something very bad is going to happen to you. After that, Johnny catches Jennifer. He asks Matthew to take off his clothes and says that today I will make you a man. Matthew starts taking off his clothes. After that, he forcefully tears Jennifer's clothes and makes her lie down and tells Matthew to have sex with her. After that, Matthew forcefully starts doing dirty things with Jennifer, which pains Jennifer a lot, and she starts screaming. Then Sheriff's daughter, Angel, calls from his house, on which his daughter says that he should come home early today. Sheriff promises his daughter that he will come back home early today. After that, they leave Jennifer there and go away. After they leave, Jennifer somehow gets up and starts going out of there without clothes. But after going a little further, all 5 of them come in front of her and surround her because they were still not satisfied. After that, they again catch her and make her lie down on the ground. And then they pour water on Jennifer's face. So then the sheriff takes off his clothes and starts to force himself on Jennifer, due to which Jennifer screams loudly in pain. But the monsters start to have sex with her one by one, and when they are satisfied, they leave her. After this, Jennifer somehow gets up and starts to leave. From there, and after tolerating so much of torture, she has become completely mad. And then when she reaches near a bridge, all 5 of them come there again to kill her, but then Jennifer jumps into the water, after which, when all 5 of them look in the water, they do not see Jennifer anywhere. So they wait for hours for her body to come up. But Jennifer's body does not come up. Seeing this, the sheriff tells them all that you have to keep an eye on Jennifer. If she runs away from here, then we all can get into trouble. Then they burn all of Jennifer's things so that no evidence remains. On 10th, the sheriff comes to his house and meets his daughter inside, where his daughter surprises him by telling him that she has been selected for the honors program. Then the next day, the sheriff goes to Earl and returns the keys of his cabin to him. Then Earl asks him if the girl has left from here, to which he says that yes, the girl has left. Now, in the next scene, we see that all of them are still searching for Jennifer, but they do not find her anywhere. And Matthew was feeling very guilty thinking about the atrocities he had done to Jennifer. Now, one day, Earl calls the sheriff and says that he got a call from Jennifer's sister, who was saying that why Jennifer has not returned yet. Did you do anything wrong to her? On this, the sheriff says that no, nothing like that happened. She just left from there. Now, the next morning, Stanley comes running to Andy and Johnny and tells them that his camera has been stolen and that he has to take it with him. Hearing that all the video clips of Jennifer were in the camera, Johnny starts hitting Stanley and says that why did you need to record all that? Now, at night, when Johnny is in his house, he hears some sound at his door, and when he goes there, he finds a dead bird at his door. Seeing this, he thinks that maybe Stanley and Andy are pranking him, but he hears the same sound again, and when he goes there, he finds the slipper of Jennifer. Seeing this, he gets very scared. Then he hears another sound from the bushes, and when he goes further, he finds the rubber bands in Matthew's hand, to which he feels that Matthew is the one doing all this. Now, the next day, we see the sheriff coming to his house, where his wife gives him a gift and tells him that someone has sent this for you, which also has a cassette. Now, when the sheriff takes that cassette in his hand and looks at it, he gets very scared and goes to those boys. He goes there and starts beating Stanley and asks him why he needed to record that video. Then Johnny says that last night someone was troubling me too, and I know that Matthew is doing all this because he is feeling guilty about Jennifer's death, so he wants to scare us. Then Sharif asks them to find Matthew and bring him to him, and he himself goes to Earl, and he shoots him dead because Earl had also suspected them. Matthew was sitting outside Jennifer's house feeling guilty. Then he hears Jennifer's voice. He goes upstairs and finds Jennifer sitting on a sofa. She calls him to her and says, "I know you are feeling guilty." Matthew starts apologizing to Jennifer and says, "I did not do this to you intentionally." But Jennifer puts a rope around his neck and starts tightening it. Matthew falls unconscious. Andy and Stanley are searching for Matthew. Andy goes inside a deserted house where he sees a mattress. Here, Jennifer comes in front of Stanley. When he sees her and moves forward to kill her, his foot gets stuck in a trap. He starts shouting and calling Andy. When Andy comes there, Jennifer comes from behind and attacks Andy. She attacks them and then hits Stanley on the head too, which makes him unconscious. Now, when Andy opens his eyes, he finds himself lying on a bathtub with the help of a stick. Then Jennifer turns on the water and starts filling the tub. Here, she has tied Stanley to a tree and starts making a video of him while feeding him a rat. She puts a fishing hook on his eyebrow and ties the thread to the tree so that he cannot blink his eyes. Then she goes to Andy. That is, Jennifer is hitting both of them together and both are nearby. Now Jennifer comes to Andy, but Andy starts apologizing to her. Then Jennifer tells him that I also came to you pleading like this, but you people did not listen to me at all, and everyone took full advantage of me. After which, she dips his face in water and says that I am going to give you a very bad death. So then she goes to Stanley and rips open the stomach of a fish and takes out its flesh and puts it in Stanley's eyes. After this, she goes to Andy and mixes poisonous powder in his water and removes a stick from under it, due to which Andy goes in that water and his mouth burns. Meanwhile, some birds come near Stanley and start eating the flesh from his eyes and also take out his eyes, due to which he also dies very badly. And in this way, she kills both of them. After this, Jennifer goes to the petrol pump, where she attacks Johnny and kidnaps him. After this, when Johnny opens his eyes, he finds himself tied, without clothes, and is surprised to see Jennifer in front of him. After this, Jennifer asks him, "Do you know what I am going to do with you?" Saying this, she takes out all his teeth one by one, due to which Johnny gets very hurt. He feels pain and starts abusing Jennifer. Hearing this, Jennifer says that you are very proud of your manhood. You will not be proud after today, because today I am going to uproot your manhood. Saying this, she takes a scissor and cuts his penis and puts it in his mouth, due to which Johnny screams very loudly and dies on the spot. When the sheriff is at work, his wife calls him and says that a teacher of our daughter, Angel, has come. Then Angel also tells the sheriff that my teacher is very nice, who is going to take me from here to a playground. But the sheriff tells her to let me talk to your teacher. Then we see that the teacher is none other than Jennifer, who has come there as a fake teacher. After which, when Jennifer tells her name to the sheriff, he is surprised to hear this and says to Jennifer that please do not hurt my daughter. After which, Jennifer disconnects the call and takes her daughter with her. And when Sharif reaches home and his wife tells him that her teacher has taken her to the playground, Sharif quickly reaches the playground and starts looking for his daughter, but he does not find her there. So he again takes the car and is about to leave from there, but then Jennifer attacks him from behind and takes him with her. And when Sharif opens his eyes, he finds himself tied up and Jennifer has put his shotgun in his backside, after which Sharif, writhing in pain, tells Jennifer that please do not kill me and let me go from here. Then Jennifer starts putting the shotgun inside again and again and says that I also felt the same when you all were forcing yourself on me like a beast. Then Sharif asks her, what did you do to my daughter? Then Jennifer says that your daughter is very young and beautiful. How will she feel if someone tries to force her? Then the sheriff says that whoever does this to my daughter, I will kill him. Then Jennifer says that I am going to punish you in the same way because you also did the same to someone's daughter. After that, Jennifer puts a rope in the trigger of the shotgun and tightens the rope and ties the other end of it to the hand of Matthew, who was lying unconscious in front of the sheriff. After that, she tells the sheriff that when Matthew regains consciousness, both of you will be killed. Saying this, she goes outside and sits down. After that, Matthew regains consciousness and is shocked to see the sheriff. Then the sheriff tells him not to move at all, but Matthew shakes his hand, due to which the gun fires. The bullet from the gun comes tearing from behind the sheriff and hits Matthew in front, due to which both the sheriff and Matthew die on the spot. Then we see Jennifer, who is trying to kill all these beasts. She was very happy after taking her revenge by killing her brutally, and this story ends here. I hope